I've been an athlete my whole life. I played college basketball. Every sport you can think of, they all have the same fundamentals. Without discipline, you have no direction. I'm a self-taught tattoo artist, and I've been tattooing for 5 years. I am here to prove to all those who turned me down for an apprenticeship, not only am I a great artist, I'm the next ink master.
What's the first elimination tattoo?
The subject matter will be the 7 deadly sins.
Ooh.
We'll be doing this in black and gray. We will be using our shaders only.
Seriously?
I always use an liner when I tattoo. An outline is the foundation of a tattoo. You can't build anything without a foundation.
I think everybody knows I do a lot of work that doesn't need a liner. You guys like to judge me against other black and gray artists that use liners incessantly. And this is my rules, my playground, my challenge. If your shading is as good as it needs to be, you should be able to delete that liner and tattoo as cleanly and as sharply as you would with a liner.
St. Mark, have a seat.
It's the dumbest I ever heard in my life. Liners come to a point. It's almost impossible to only use shaders because they're flat. They're not meant for outlining. They're meant for shading. So you really have to know the tricks to really angle the needle a certain way to get a crisp, clean outline.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a black and gray 7 deadly sins tattoo using only shaders. And your time starts now.
Let's do this. Okay, come around here.
Gonna put a stencil?
Okay.
Any artist in the room should be proficient with their shader. If these artists know how to choose this battle and give themselves enough space to really show off with the shader, they can do beautiful work.
I'm not gonna create any hard edges on this thing.
I've only been tattooing for 5 years.
It's a lot on the line. It's kind of overwhelming. If you're good at what you do, it won't be a problem.
I definitely think the judges are going to underestimate me. I have to do whatever it takes to show that I'm just as good as these veterans.
Today, St. Mark challenged you to take on his specialty, black and gray tattoos using only shaders. Anthony.
The shading in this tattoo is great. Look at the areas of saturated black that still make those silhouettes breathable, and then the backlight to where the demon behind it is a little bit softer. That's a great use of light and showing a really dark image, but still letting it breathe.
Going to fundamentals, it shows a lot of different techniques that you have under your belt.
Thank you.
Now, for the last 6 hours, the coaches have been tattooing, and their time is almost up. You guys ready to count this down with me? Yeah? All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time is up. Machine's down. No more ink. All right, guys, clean up your tattoos and get ready for your critiques. That's it. It's time to hear what the judges think about these master face-off tattoos. This thing is beautiful. I can read it from here. I know what's going on, and I really love the background of that moon. You got that negative space right there, so you can really read the head of the snake. When I follow the snake's body, it's a little complicated, but it does anatomically shape up. So I think you did a killer job, dude.
Thank you.
You pulled it off really slick. You didn't over-detail it too much to where it gets muddy and hard to read. The color palette works really well because it plays against each other, hot and cold. You can really see what's different between the snake versus the dagger versus the foliage. I think it came out really slick.
Your tattoo is clean, it's solid. I think it shows a little bit of jitters, but I think everybody tonight does. You know, this is a tough arena and a tough place to sit and really pull these off, but that tattoo is really legible.
Thank you, man.
Now, over the last several months, in their hometowns, the coaches and the finalists each had to tattoo their master canvas. Let's see how that went.
I was the most inexperienced artist to win the title of Ink Master. Now I have to prove that wasn't a fluke. What I'm envisioning is a Polynesian approach, but also I'm big on portraiture. So on one side, I'd like to apply a portrait of a Maori woman, on the other side, a man.
This is blowing my mind.
I'm taking a huge risk with this design. It's unique, it's powerful, it's completely unexpected, and that right there is what's gonna get me the win. If you never knew what $100,000 looks like, this is what it looks like.
Anthony, what was the thought process behind this tattoo?
Balance, intention and unity. You know, I'm not a Polynesian tattooer by any means, but I wanted to pay respects to the culture and to the craft, how tattooing started. With the King's blessing of Polynesia, this is our journey.
The design, the layout, the detail is over the top.
The style of tattooing that you do on here is very dark, and it doesn't have a lot of loose skin breaks that we always look for. And with that being said, it plays so strong and so perfect still. Looking at the tools and the symmetry, the way the tattooing tools are lined up with those circles that you have over the top are beautiful. The negative space that goes perfectly echoes one side of the ear to the other and brings it up to cast the shapes for the portraits to sit in are beautiful. And the portrait quality on these on the side of a head are top notch.
I mean, that's winning right there, dude. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
One thing is undeniable, the three of you have proved exactly why you earned the title of Ink Master the first time. Well done, guys.
Thank you.
All right, guys, there's $100,000 on the line. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Jason, based on the Master Face-Off tattoos, which coach is the jury putting into the top two?
Well, the jury has decided that the coach we are voting in the top two is DJ.
Congratulations, DJ. You have earned the first spot in the top two. Steve and Anthony, based only on your 24-hour head tattoos, one of you will be one step closer to $100,000, and one of you is about to be eliminated. Judges, what are you guys thinking?
Two completely different tattoos, but the black and gray consistency and quality in these tattoos are both top notch.
For Anthony, the technical precision in this tattoo is flawless, so it's two sides of the fence.
The judges have decided the second coach in the top two is Anthony. Anthony and DJ, based on both your Master Face-Off tattoos and your 24-hour head tattoos, one of you is gonna walk away with $100,000.
Good luck, boy.
Judges, we have a difficult decision to make. And these head tattoos are so extremely different and both beautiful. How do you make that choice?
I see a lot of versatility in Anthony's tattoo. To be able to meld together all of the styles that Anthony melded together.
Those beautiful portraits too, man.
If we're looking at the leg tattoos, though, DJ really runs away with it on that one. He knew what he's gonna do, he laid it out, it fit the body. Now does Anthony win the head battle, and we have to figure how that weighs in and out?
And I think we gotta figure on, unfortunately, the blowout.
I love the layout of DJ's
It's
tattoo, though, on the head.
crazy.
All the different elements that blend in together. Massive amount of work that DJ put out
Massive
is
amount of
over the
work.
top.
In real life, these tattoos are perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the truth.
Yes.
This is a competition. You gotta look at every last thing.
Guys, I need a final decision. Chris,
I've sat countless amount of people on that side of the fence for blowouts, and for those problems, for that, I go with Anthony.
You can always find a flaw in any tattoo, no matter how perfect it is. DJ really brought it on both tattoos. Balls to the wall, pedal to the metal like he always does. I gotta go with DJ.
I love both you guys as artists. Really beautiful black and gray from Anthony. Really powerful color coming from DJ. I think DJ takes the snake. I love what Anthony did with those two portraits, but I gotta say, man, going for overall art, overall creativity, and overall wow factor, my vote is for DJ. That means the winner of Return of the Masters and $100,000 is DJ.